Raiders last season, they were the best team in the NFL on third down and 10-plus yards. And the worst team on third down and 1. Explain that to me sometime. And the snap goes right by Carr, and he'll just fall on top of it. A disastrous last few plays for this Las Vegas squad, and pushes them out of field goal range. John Gruden takes a lot of pride in his first 15 plays being scripted. That injury to Denzel Good kind of slowed everything down, took their momentum away, and they just went backwards. And now that takes them out of field goal range.
Yeah, it sure does. And I'll tell you, look, they've had some opportunities in this drive that they just didn't capitalize on. They had Henry Ruggs running down the middle of the field earlier in the drive, wide open. Darren Waller was going to come open there. They had a nice play call as far as maybe a little rub concept to him. I'm sure John's going to be a little bit disappointed about how that just started.
Raiders got all the way down to the 18 of Baltimore. Then it was the holding penalty, pushed them all the way back. Duvernay let it bounce, and it's a beauty. A.J. Cole nails that punt.
New customers get our best deals on all smartphones.
That's right.
But what if I'm already a customer?
Oh, no problem. Hey, Kim.
Yeah.
Oh, same deal.
Yeah, it's kind of our thing.
Oh, it's a great deal. What if I'm new to AT&T?
Cam, can...
Oh, nice.
Hey, but what about for existing
It's the
customers?
same deal.
Is he okay? It's not complicated to open your possibilities.
Wow, I can't find a game right now.
Everyone gets our best deals on every smartphone, like the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 3 5G.
It was 1968, the year I turned 10. Rico.
Only. Finally. There we go.
Are you ready for some football? Are you ready for... Hey, voiceover guy. Football's back. Let's act like it. Keeping everyone ready for some football. Are you ready to hang out, eat food in a parking lot? Are you ready for all the motions, all the walks, all the things? Are you ready for not only 17 weeks, but 18 weeks of NFL action? Yeah, baby. Are you ready for a different kind of Florida man in life? Florida man changed and stop winning championships. Florida man quits college, saves city. Florida men reunite to rescue dolphins. Are you ready for all the comebacks, all the drama? No. And no more of this.
Crowd goes wild.
You're free to go.
Are you ready for all the fans to come back and cheer as one?
Just imagine for 70,000.
Are you ready for all the football of the biggest football season of all time?
Welcome back to Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Fans are back in the stadium all over the country, but for us, no fan base is as tight to return as the one here tonight. The Raiders played their first season in Vegas last year in this gorgeous $2 billion building without any fans, and the team finished just 2-6 at home. So tonight is a reopening of this place. Net game Death Star by team owner Las Vegas. Some of the features: 127 suites, 8,000 club seats, and in the north end of the stadium, a 92-foot Al Davis Memorial Porch that was lit up pregame. And here in the south end zone are some of the most faithful of Raider Nation, many who have made the journey from Oakland. They are fired up to be back in black tonight.
We are fired up to have these soldiers back. Unprecedented 10th season and the sidelines on Monday Night Football. And a little Chucky shows up in the house. Second down and 7.
Allen again here on 2nd and 10.
Fake. Lamar wants the ball. Right out. Straight up out of trouble.
Picked off near the 29.
Why don't you let the South go east west? Close to favorable. Bump them out. Easily able to pick up the first down.
The defense could not have written a much better
Look at Lamar Jackson. See the numbers. No one's ever done that before. On statements, all these defensive coordinators give all that tape to be able to figure them out. I doubt it. I strongly doubt it.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game getting the ball,
because whenever you have it figured out, he goes,
no, the second time you get it,
no, you don't.
A touchdown.
And who's to say Lamar's not figuring them out a little bit too, right?
Now the try here for the extra point.
On first and 10, putting it out to Tyson Williams. Again, it's Jonathan Abram coming over to force him out after the short game. Look at this Ravens offense, entirely redone from a season ago.
Yeah, look, you got some new tackles. Ronnie Stanley comes back. He's not necessarily new, but they welcome him back as being healthy here in 2021. Alejandro Villanueva comes up from the Pittsburgh Steelers and got a forward by the right side. Tyson Williams almost catches a swing pass to Lamar out of the backfield. He's the guy to keep an eye on tonight. He has to provide Greg Roman, the offensive coordinator, some answers as far as what's going on with the running back position.
4 wide receivers. And Andrews in the pattern. Jackson.
They're set ready for this next drive. The Washington offense.
He'll be taken down after a gain of a couple. Max Crosby making the stop. Good coverage in the secondary.
Now
That's a
Allen to
great
try
job
again
in the
after the
secondary.
pick
They
six.
throw the dirt
That's
ball,
after
get down on the
5 for
defenders, and then
Gibson.
watch
And
Max
he's
Crosby
taken
throw the
down,
play.
but able to
They
slip
say
across
here
the
in Las Vegas,
35.
nobody works as hard. He never
14
gives
yards
up.
on the
It's all
opening
about
play of the
motor and
ball.
effort
Also
and
give him the
toughness.
first down.
You see there, he gets stoned originally, works back up in the pocket and finds Lamar Jackson.
And utilize
That's the calling card of his
get
game.
off and get picked up in
That's what
coverage
he's going to
easily.
do
Something about
for
being
60
able to use
minutes
the backside of
tonight.
the backfield.
3rd and 6.
When I used to come
Little home field advantage.
oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into
Pressure.
space, right?
Jackson
They were
comes
able
up
to do
and
that
throws,
there.
able
Pick
to
up on the first
complete.
down.
It's Sammy Watkins for the first down.
And great to see Sammy Watkins get involved early on a big 3rd and 6. Great read from Lamar, trying to push the ball down the field, understanding the down and distance. You don't have to push it. Come to the check down
here's a first
and
and
get you a
10
first down.
at the
Sammy
38.
Watkins has to be the answer in the passing game for both of them. They wanted it to be Rashad Bateman and Miles Boykin. They're both injured, on injured reserve. So tonight, Sammy Watkins has to win the one-on-ones on the outside.
Played in the last 2 Super Bowls.
They'll
The
have
Kansas
2
City Chiefs.
remaining as we step
Tricky
aside
Cannon now in
in
there.
this first quarter.
And flags come in.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Taking a shot for Samuel. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he is down deep into Buffalo territory.
It wasn't that.
But they're a little bit more wide open. Roll the ball on first down, and use Lamar Jackson's legs early. Speaks to his evolution as a passer. They believe that he's getting better, and he's showing you that so far.
1st and 15.
Operating from the red zone now. Allen.
Jackson.
And he's going
Throws.
to go
He's
down
hit.
back at the
Under
27.
pressure again from Crosby.
He's sacked. Jerry Hughes too strong as he's in for the sack.
Now he just switched to the other side. He's looking off the right side, looking off the left against Villanueva. See him there, he looks to get peek inside, then gets back inside and come around the high side. But this guy is fun to watch. You're going to enjoy this man all night long because of his passion for the game. He's just going to show up every single play. He's never going to stop.
Now Allen. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Poyer. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he is going to score. It's a touchdown.
And primarily a special teams player. Greg Roman said anybody's eligible to carry the football is a possibility. Well, J.K. Dobbins first, and Justin Hill, Sanders Thursday practice. They took out both Gus Edwards and Marcus Peters. Non-contact injuries within a handful of plays. That's what John Harbaugh said. You know what? We're out of here. This practice is over.
Just emotionally, it rips your heart out, and you wonder the resolve of this team.
Third and 13, Crosby coming around again, and he got just enough. Max Crosby got just enough to knock Jackson on.
So they throw the pick six to get another shot at it.
Watch the hands. You should watch the double hand strike right here. And then get the inside shoulder around some of the waivers. But that's going to be a matchup to watch all night long. The last time we saw Bill Waiver on Monday night with the Steelers, and he struggled then against Carl Lawson from the Bengals. So far, they're zeroing in on it.
That was a great effort, but Lamar almost got out of there. Yeah, he just barely touched the ground. Yeah, he did. Sam Cook got it away.
They're set ready for this next drive of the Washington offense. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Decent costly.
Good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football.
Progressive presents At Home with Baker Mayfield.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Allen now looks to throw. On the throw way too much that time. It's incomplete.
That certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the third time they've looked in this direction.
That Burger King weekend, 120 yard game with 3 minutes mark. They keep it free. That's why we dropped the reps to start now. What's your real Cordell Hayes Jr.?
So a lot of opportunities ahead.
Got the Cordell Hayes Jr. Who's so real? It's Cordell, not those.
On 3rd down, here's Gibson.
It's wrong, man.
It's a 1st down, and now look at this. Big game and a foul. This is picked up by the Bills. And the return starts at the 39-yard line. He was trying to do anything he could to get that final little bit for the 1st down. Instead, he lost the ball.
Yeah, and he was short of the 1st down, but not by
The game on me, it's over already. I didn't have the ball yet.
Like that.
If you're catching the game while catching up on work, you've compromised enough. Pepsi Zero Sugar.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Give him 30 on 1st down. They'll set up a 2nd and 7.
It's okay to be lost.
14-0.
ESPN's Monday Night Football is brought to you by Burger King. Keep it real meals only at Burger King. Tremendous history in Oakland and now in Las Vegas for this beloved Raiders franchise. See Al Davis there, his son Mark Davis to the left.
The last run got 3, now here's 2nd and 7.
Charles, he went not only the
They'll flip this quickly out to Beasley. And he is out of bounds.
I wonder what he put into the Raiders, right?
Gain of 3 last play. This time they double it.
Second possession for the Raiders. Carr off his back foot on Waller, and it's nearly intercepted. Chuck Clark thinks he should have had that one.
and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs.
Well, Derek Carr identified the matchup he likes. Chuck Clark, a safety, on Darren Waller, one of the best tight ends in the National Football League. And Derek Carr's going to give him a chance. You just got to put it out there a little bit further, but nicely played underneath by Chuck Clark and the free safety over the top.
That was essentially a 3-deep zone where you have to carry the seams, which is something that you're going to see the Raiders having to do against the passing game in their Seattle 3 that they like to run.
Oh, it's a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and
Clark said he's
inches.
been studying the Raiders for months. He do that
Trying to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he's got the first as they'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
Raiders rushing 5, they don't get there. Waller's still the intended target. And Chris Westry, second-year player out of Kentucky. They love him in Baltimore, running stride for stride with Darren Waller. He's really had an unprecedented last couple of seasons. Does it all. 107 catches. Third most by a tight end in history. That's most catch by any Raider in one season. And you're talking about a couple of seasons, consecutive seasons. You're in the Tim Brown neighborhood. That's a really good neighborhood to be in. Third down and 10.
Allen off the play fake.
Pressure. The jumps. The ball is deflected. And let's see, intercepted. The pick by Tavon Young went off of Chuck Clark's hands. And he took it just off the turf for the first turnover of the game. Chuck Clark has made 2 huge plays already in this drive. There he is right here. Just gets a hand on that ball, otherwise it would have been a completion. Oh, that bounced. Yeah, that definitely bounced.
On the handoff, this is Breida. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
Great strategy already when we mark them changing up. Who's starting on Darren Waller playing with the man, playing some zone, and then in the red zone, getting your hand on the football.
Here's our 3-time Super Bowl official, John Barry.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
We've got a new rule this year, 2021. We're allowing the replay official to fix things quickly without a formal review, which is what happened there exactly.
It's near the 5, but they stopped at the 6. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we?
Can't get to the sideline.
Now, that's that good arrogance.
That's by Abel violently as usual. That's a 62-yard punt. Fabulous. Las Vegas. Finally, the perfect ratio.
First and goal. Gosh, points here. A chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime.
Which gives you the
Allen now
perfect
on the
ratio
sneak.
of 2%.
And he'll push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
Today, business is
It's a
about
good solid game there in the sneak because it all
want your
comes
data
together.
protected
Enough
and
space, get forward, gain yardage. Well done.
and your
So the ball
customers want
position
seamless
now
and
at the
easy.
3. Here's
With
second and
IBM,
goal.
you can do both. Your company can monitor threats across your clouds, address all those regulations, and still
They'll
create
try to
all
run
new
with Breida, and he'll get blown
trustworthy
out
AI-powered
scrimmage back at the
security.
6.
That's why so many
It'll be a
businesses
loss of a
went with
couple
IBM.
on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
On 3rd down, a run from Breida. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Introducing the new Sleep Number 360 Smart Bed. Only bed that effortlessly adjusts to both of you. Proven quality sleep is life-changing sleep.
The kick by Bass is good. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So they wind up turning the turnover into points as they convert there for 3.
Yeah, that was a nice job there to force the fumble. They recover, hand things over to their offense, and then the offense went down and got them 3. Now, that's not enough to win a game, but both units able to do their jobs on these last 2 drives.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Doing inside the NFL on Paramount Plus is a huge honor, and I'll be preparing with the same intensity.
Out there, set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now Washington will go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. To throw, it's Allen. Throw right side, taken away.
Quick screen out to Hollywood Brown. Casey Hayward on the coverage. Hayward, KJ Wright, and Denzel Perriman among the big acquisitions this offseason for the Raiders.
Casey Hayward, all those guys you mentioned are very familiar with Gus Bradley's scheme. Right there, they were playing their trademark Seattle type 3D zone. Casey Hayward responsible for the outside deep throw, but triggered quickly, scored the quick game. It's the mark of a very solid corner. Deep three-step, big ball coming off fast, make the tackle on the end.
The intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
As we've seen, their first two drives didn't yield anything
Titans in
points-wise.
for Baltimore,
Certainly
second
feels
down
like
and
they
10.
think to themselves, it's time to open this thing up, taking the big shot
Jackson has
downfield.
time. Wants Williams out of the backfield. He'll get to the blocker across midfield. Comes a nice move there. But Tyson Williams came into the game with 0 NFL carries. And spent all last season on the practice squad. Gain of 21.
Talk about the development of Lamar Jackson. He wants to throw the ball here. There's two guys. If he throws that, that's an interception. He comes to his second read, checks it down, and gets a nice gain for a first down. That's playing quarterback from the pocket and going through your progressions. It's a great sign to see Lamar doing that early in this game.
Got an extra blocker in there, and Patrick McCarry. Back up center. Williams for 3 yards. And again, they were down to it, right? You're running out of running backs. Signed all these big name players. And here is Tyson Williams getting the bulk of the carries early.
Look, Greg Roman said last year during the pandemic, they had a scrimmage in Baltimore. No one saw it. No one would know what the results of that scrimmage was. He said Tyson Williams was the guy who stood out to him and someone who at that moment he said, when his opportunity comes, he thinks he will answer the bell. Well, here it is. It's time to answer the bell.
You got to take it slow with him, too. You know you want him to get into the game, but you don't want him to feel too much pressure.
Second down and 7. Broken up, trying to go back to Sammy Watkins. And Hayward had the good coverage. Again, the running backs that have gone down just shook up the league, really. It's Dobbins, it's Edwards, it's Hill. Then they go out, sign some people off the street, but they're household names off the street. They went bing, bing, bing Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Le'Veon Bell, Devontae Freeman, Latavius Murray. Murray is active here tonight. Third down and 7. That's Duvernay in motion. Jackson comes up firing. First catch of the night for Mark Andrews. And I think they're going to mark him just short. Just short. Money Mark Andrews, they're calling him now.
That's way too soft by Trayvon Mullen on Mark Andrews. He shouldn't be worried about him running by him. Get up there closer. Now, Mark Andrews got to run that 1 yard deeper to get the first down, but this is an easy decision for John Harbaugh. He goes for this in his sleep.
Andrews just signed a 4-year, $56 million deal last Monday on his 26th birthday. 4th and 1. Gives the ball to Williams right through the middle. Forget about the first down. How about a touchdown? 35 yards for Tyson Williams. Welcome to the NFL.
This Raiders defense has been really, really susceptible. Watch the backside. The linebacker, Corey Little, it overruns it, Lewis, and it's a house call.
Yeah, it sure does. You're going to have to play patient on that. When you see flow coming your way, you're going to have to stay behind the ball carrier. You can't overrun it, which is exactly what you're talking about, Grease. Tyson Williams just showed you he got some jets. He got some wheels.
Justin Tucker boots it through on a 4th down and 1 to keep a drive alive. Got 34 more. And 6 points as well. 7-0. Raiders.
When we was growing up, we wanted to be like Young Boys Incorporated. As long as we got my vision and your brains, we're gonna be kings, too. Everybody in the game knows the risk.
Dignity. It demands that you can do simple things.
You got custom playbook? It's about to kick you out if you got custom playbook.
EA Sports coverage of the
No.
NFL brings us to first
That was weird. That took a long
here
time.
in Cleveland, Ohio. The folks here in Cleveland, even though all the down years, have never stopped supporting their hometown guys, and we got evidence of that a moment ago as the Browns made their entrance. They are ready to do battle with the Buffalo Bills. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and off we go from Cleveland. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. First carry now for Nick Chubb, and he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Mayfield to throw it.
Oh, he fucked me up. He's going to hit the running back.
A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
That one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football.
This team, but Tyson Williams is taking advantage of this opportunity. He tore his own ACL in 2019, so he's coming back. He's got to feel good for so much pressure on him.
And now he knows he has all these, sort of big names right behind him. This is an opportunity. This is something that
So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
they're having more and more success in finding running backs in places that you don't typically think they're going to find them. This guy is bursting onto the scene tonight.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on fourth down. They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. And it's incomplete.
Dr. Jacobs finds a hole and takes his way to a first down. Alex Leatherwood, the rookie out of Alabama, leading the way. Pick up a 13.
Alex Leatherwood had a nice combination block right there. Working on a double team at the point of attack and then working up second level on the linebacker and sealing him inside. And you just see Josh Jacobs burst through the hole. They love Alex Leatherwood now. John Gruden was excited talking to us about him. He said he gives him some punch at the point of attack.
Coming up on the final minute, quarter number 1.
First down, and they're going to throw it out.
Nothing doing there. No gain on the play. Justin Houston makes the stop. John Gruden said of Leatherwood, he said, listen, he's not your traditional offensive lineman. He said if you could go to dinner with anybody in the world, dead or alive, who would you go with? He said Socrates. Anybody expect that?
Socrates, damn.
I knew you were going to get that in before the first quarter was over. I couldn't wait to see that. I didn't use it in the open. Coming up on the final half minute.
Already a trip to the red zone. It's first and 10 from the 12.
Hard to throw. Has good protection. High for Waller. And he couldn't bring it down.
That catch good for
Waller's missed on his last 6 throws. He really wants to get the ball to Waller. The reason this ball is high is because of the underneath coverage. Look at right here. They're going to double Darren Waller. But Derek Carr knows he's going to give him a chance almost to get down with it. But Baltimore defensively is making it really tough to get the ball in. From the red zone time. He's in the slot. Dave Jones spotted the early lead.
So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on fourth down. So
Hard throws. And they get excellent coverage. That time it's Marlon Humphrey. Have to be impressed with this Baltimore secondary. Again, without Peters and Smith.
But Marlon Humphrey is just an eraser. Look at him just play outside leverage and be patient with it. Gets away with a little grab there, but you know what? It's all right. Defenders deserve a break too. They deserve a break too. But I'll tell you what, that is just textbook coverage as far as staying patient, maintaining leverage, knowing where your help is, and then making the play on the ball.
Just like showing him some different looks. It's hard. It's Marlon Humphrey in zone. That was definitely a hole. Oh, for sure.
Cole, unbelievable punt. And it's Duvernay. Just out to the 20-yard line. 67-yard punt there. We're back in 30 seconds after this word from DraftKings.
Browns drive about to get
At
started.
DraftKings, the fourth quarter can earn you a lot of quarters.
Costly turnover, and then that
$40,000
turned
worth
into
of
6
success.
points. They've got to
Winning
make a
player
bid.
share with DraftKings fourth quarter pool. It's free to play in all 50 states. Answer questions before the quarter starts like, who scored the last touchdown? It's another way we're making any given weekday a victorious one. Download the app, use the promo code, enter to win your share of 20K, and make it
Second and
real.
11 now. Mayfield gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb.
Raiders offense struggles to start. They missed their home opener.
It's Duvernay in motion. Roll Watson in front.
Touchdown run in 2019.
Second run.
Fastest in the NFL.
Early in this game,
Flashed the
they wanted
big-time
the
speed
energy of
again
the
there.
And we
fans.
talk so much from a
That's something to cheer about, and the offense has come out, hasn't done much. Now the defense did a really tough spot.
has to devise different ways to get the ball in the hands of their guy out of the backfield. Find open space, let him run, and big things can happen. And they did right there.
Relaxation, baby.
Traveling just over 21 miles an hour there.
This is what Tom Hurt.
Bob Bay.
8 yards the tally on that first down
My
run.
goal
Here's
is
second and 2.
championship. And Brock's coming with me.
Where are my football pants?
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Run the playbook, call the action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Emily used to let
Mayfield
nothing
now
come
looking to throw
between
on first down. Forced out to his left. And he'll just get rid of it.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there,
But
that should
Emily
give
got
them
used to
something to
TV.
build on and maybe
Now
turn
her
the
live
tide.
TV can also record all of everything. No cable box needed. This is the happiest Emily's
Once
ever
again,
been.
they'll go from the 23-yard line on
Same live
second and
TV and
10.
limited DVR live alerts, so much better.
Mayfield.
YouTube TV, try it free.
Did you know
That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And this one will be brought back to the 22. When I look down, he's kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
Switch today and see all the ways you could save.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and I used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
Tonight's aerial coverage is brought to you by Goodyear. It's an even 100 degrees right now in Las Vegas. I don't want to hear dry heat from either of you guys, okay?
Don't hear it from me.
100 degrees is 100 degrees.
They got AC in this building.
Yeah, they do. Open up the second quarter. Tavius Mobley is in there, and he is met in the backfield. It's Darius Philon making his first play, and it's a loss of 3. Latavius Murray was signed on Friday.
And you're going to see Philon right here just swim Kevin Zeitler. And Zeitler's looking back like, oh, wait a minute. What happened right there? That's what you need. That's what Gus Bradley stresses. get off the ball quick, create mayhem, play on their side of the line of scrimmage, and that will just throw an offense into chaos quicker than anything. That's what he was looking for in terms of trying to improve his defense.
Baltimore, the top rushing team each of the last 2 seasons. Texans will throw and accelerate run.
And he's going to have
Watkins couldn't hang on third down and 7.
I can tell you this, this Ravens,
so there's the big arm of Josh Allen on display. He can throw it as deep as anybody, and that was an absolute laser.
Shot out of a cannon right there. I can tell you, my understanding didn't even know where he went. This was an impressive start for this defense up front. This is what we talked about the whole time. This is the performance they need to give. Now the offense needs to hold it.
Like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Number 13, short, Hunter Renfro, come up, call for the fair catch. And the Raiders will take over the 35.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play.
We are on our way to Lambeau Field, Green Bay next week.
7-0 RDA scores.
Check the temperature of Aaron Rodgers and the Packers. 100? It's only one game. I can hear him spelling relax already. Lions will be in town. The divisional showdown. Detroit still to fight yesterday. They've been back in that game. I can't wait to talk to Dan Campbell as well. It's the Lions and the Packers.
Incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Jacobs. Nothing doing there. The back line. That's Justin Ellis. Just elevated off the practice squad today.
And the lead moves to 10-7.
John Gruden wants to run the football.
So a nice kick there as they were able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
Some of these other wide receivers will begin to have balance in the passing game on
from the end zone, it's Dearness Johnson. Johnson will return this, and the football will come out to the 25.
Carr missed his last 7. Has some time. And we'll check it down to Jacobs underneath. It was there. They had a big play if they wanted it.
Yeah, they had Darren Waller wide open down the seam, and I'm surprised that Darren Carr didn't see him. Here he is right here. He's just going to run right down the seam, and there will be nobody around him.
You mentioned the team's down 10.
He
They
had
help
enough
contribute
time.
to
The
that.
protection was good
How are they going
enough.
to get their team back into
But
this
when you
ball
get
game?
this opportunity,
Run the offense that
Darren
you
Waller
think is
is
going to
playing.
be
You
effective
got to make
and
this team
execute
pay.
it at a high level.
And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with a bandit.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. To throw, Mayfield. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the number one thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes, you need to put some heat on it. It helps out the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Young guys up
They'll
front.
run for it. Here's Chubb. And he went backwards.
Good tackle, Johnson.
Rodney Hudson for
They were
Steve
able to schedule out the
Incognito
gain
is the
of 7
starting
on
left
first
guard.
down, but the
He's out.
defense does
He's not
not
quite
budge
ready to
on
go
2nd
yet.
and
So
3rd.
John Simpson is getting some playing
The
time in
offense
left
failed
guard.
earlier on the
See
previous
snap,
crack at
see
this, but
ball
they're
starts.
going
They got to
again
come
on
together
4th
and
down.
chill.
On 3rd and 10, there's the pressure. Carr trying to get out of there and can't. Justin Houston was there first, and then Terrell McBee cleaned him
A
up.
curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out.
Working over
The
the
Bills are
rookie,
going to
Alex
take
Leatherwood.
over in excellent field
I'm sorry, Grace.
position.
I was going to say, you see him stop his feet and lunge, and his head goes down.
Dang, he
that's
quit.
for getting beat by speed. It's hard to come into an environment like this as a rookie right tackle and go up against a guy like Justin Houston, who has every trick in the book. And it's 3rd and long, and everybody knows you're passing, and that's going to be tough.
Pumps of 59-67, and we'll check this one for A.J. Cole. Excellent hang time, he fumbles the football. That's a 50-yard punt that Duvernay had all sorts of problems with. Cole's been a hero tonight so far for the Raiders. 7-0, Baltimore.
Wow. That's a low price.
Oh, that's a low price. Oh, that is a low price.
What's a low price?
That's a low price. Can you let me shop? That's a low price.
At Amazon, anytime is a good time to save.
The mysterious boyfriend. What does he even do over there? Tell me everything.
You'll be okay. No one knows about us.
He's the chief executive and she's a kid.
You have committed multiple federal crimes.
I want to talk to my lawyer.
The White House disposed of me like a piece of trash. And they will do the same to you.
Impeachment, American Crime Story. Tuesdays at 10, only on FX.
If your money is working toward the same goals, why keep it in different places? SoFi is a one-stop shop for your finances, designed to work better together. Spend with SoFi and get cashback rewards that automatically go towards your goals, like investing in stocks, ETFs, and crypto. That's better together. Or pay down your SoFi debt sooner. That's better together.
Oh, we got Bills.
SoFi is helping millions get their money right.
You gotta get moving. Legendary filmmaker Clint Eastwood writes.
Oh, either he backed out or I backed out or both. I hit back out. Does that give me a loss? I have no idea.
Ryan Marshall, rated PG-13 in theaters and
I hope
HBO
not.
Max Friday.
Giant.
Touchdown!
Washington.
That's big time there.
It's an NFC East showdown. Thursday Night Football. Thursday, only on NFL Network.
Maybe if you both hit circle, it lets you back out.
Oh, that's what Maryland does. And since Lamar Jackson came to town, the Ravens have been feasting on rushing yards, leading the NFL. We ran out of Old Bay, though, so with Big Truss. They've been starving for a better passing game, however, ranking second to last in passing yards per game. And that's.
Did you check to make sure that Lamar actually likes scraps?
No.
Oh,
That's
okay.
somebody
You
else's
just went with it?
department, you know.
That's pretty good effort for the first cartoon of the year, though. I like that one. Big Truss seasoning.
Big Truss. Mark Ingram made that famous. He's running with Houston now. Here's Lamar to throw, and it's complete. Marquise Brown found an open space for a big gain of 29.
I've been fired up about Lamar Jackson in the pocket. He's had a couple of these looks off play action. Watch this throw right in between the linebackers. Beautiful. And a classic cover 3 beater right there. Hold the backside corner with a stop route. You run the play action. Second level defenders come up. And Hollywood Brown just screams across the formation. Classic cover 3 beater. That was so beautiful I didn't want to draw. Let it roll.
Just like that in Las Vegas territory, Jackson fumbled the football on the exchange with Tyson Williams. So that's a couple of fumbles by the Ravens recently. Duvernay on the punt, but they're able to recover.
So this is something we got to keep an eye on, not just tonight, but in the first part of the season for the Ravens. We have so many injuries at running back, ball handling becomes an issue because Lamar doesn't have a lot of reps with Tyson Williams. He doesn't have any reps with the 3 guys that just came in off the street. So this offense is predicated on ball handling. So it's something that they're going to have to continue to work on.
2nd and 14. Lamar empty in the backfield. Under some pressure, looking to escape. He'll throw underneath and find Sammy Watkins down the sideline. And Watkins eventually be pushed out by Nick Witkowski. And Watkins has been a factor here so far tonight. It's a gain of 29.
You see him just run the shallow crosser, and it's a good thing Lamar, Chris, you've already spoken about the fact that how much better he's looking in the pocket, that he stepped up because Max Crosby had a little away the beat again. You see him just work up in the pocket, throw a little sidearm action, and then he just outruns KJ Wright and turns it upfield. That's the progression as far as the development of Lamar Jackson we're talking.
Yeah, just moving in the pocket, extending the pocket, and giving yourself another beat to throw to a check down like that. That is next level. We haven't seen that consistently from Lamar.
Jackson throwing end zone. And just too far. Out of the reach of Josh Oliver, third-year player out of San Jose State.
But again, another throw in a good position where only he can make the play. His receiver can make the play, but nobody. Watch Lamar's base, his feet. This is what he worked on in the offseason. He's getting wider base. He felt like he was too narrow last year, and that caused him to be inaccurate. His base, his feet are wider now, and he is driving to them, pushing the ball down the field more accurately.
Second down and 10. Jackson will give it to Williams. Down to the 10. Yannick Ngakoue able to make the stop. Ngakoue got bounced around last season. Preseason trade from Jacksonville to Minnesota and traded from Minnesota to Baltimore in October. Played 9 games with the Ravens, 11 tackles, only 3 sacks. The Raiders needed some help rushing the passer. Las Vegas has the fewest sacks of any team over the last 3 seasons. Ngakoue trying to be part of the solution. Here's 3rd and 6. Lamar under pressure. Crosby nearly got him. Jackson will throw. Back to the end zone. Caught for the touchdown. Hollywood hits Las Vegas.
Allen now on first down. Complete to the running back, Matt Breida.
I don't know how you defend this. I don't know how you defend Lamar Jackson when he does this. I watched the Raiders in practice on Saturday. They did exactly this with Marcus Mariota. They had him run around, extend the play, and they wanted to pass long receivers downfield. They practiced this all week, but you cannot prepare for Lamar Jackson. Nope. He's the X factor. I mean, look, as a defender, all you can do in the end zone there is turn around and hook up someone and cover.
Tucker the extra point. Lamar looks like such a polished passer from there and throwing on the run. He looks fresh too. I mean, he looks like he's strong. No more doom and gloom running backs. Hey man, he's still got some players on his offense.
And no gain on the play. It'll be second down.
With DirecTV Stream, we have live TV and on demand together. Watch Serena Williams, Wonder Woman. Serena, Wonder Woman. Serena, Wonder Woman.
I like those.
You cannot be serious.
Get your TV together with the best of live and on demand. Introducing DirecTV Stream. No annual contract.
And he finds Beasley complete. And he gets this one to midfield. Beasley first down.
When they look at the offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
Sells the lover in the front row. Makes up is lot number 17. Huge partnership usually set in a hard outlet of the sound of red.
On first down, here's Breida. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Tackle made by Devondre Campbell. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Running with the hand signals to emphasize his point, amazing technique. Phil takes such a cerebral approach to this game.
You go down there and you bite his ankle.
He's an innovator.
Right, doing this fucking bullshit with this playbook.
Second and 9. Snap comes at 1, and it's Allen. Sliding out of the pocket. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. It's a pickup of 16 there. It'll lead to a new set of downs.
Partner, he was going through his progression. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
We're not big. So we're Legend Caesars. The new Crazy Calzone for $8.99. Baltimore Ravens have done a very nice job of taking this Raiders crowd out of the game. Something we couldn't say last season. 14-0 in favor of the Ravens, and Lamar is having his way with that Las Vegas defense. Ruggs will let it bounce in the end zone. Time now for our total replay, brought to you by YouTube TV. One of the biggest things we thought coming into this game was how
on the ball, Beasley.
Darren Waller, they've been phenomenal. They've iced him. They've played man underneath the safety over top. They've used Marlon Humphrey in man-to-man, but they always have an eye list. One of these underneath guys, just or one of the linebackers can help. And so far, Derek Carr's won for his last 8 to 6 yards. They haven't been able to get him in the game. Short, he's got to get it up over the second level and see if he can get it down, and he can't right now. Otherwise, this is throwing the pin. They got to get Brian Edwards, Renfro, and Ruggs involved in this game. Denzel Good is back in there for the Raiders. Throw it in goal. His second catch. There's no question Ruggs and Edwards need to take steps up. We asked John Gruden about that. He said, everybody back off on the youngsters. Remember Cliff Branch? He's one of the great wide receivers in Raiders history. He didn't do anything his first year. And he went back and looked. Branch had 3 catches all season, no touchdowns. So look at Ruggs and Edwards take big steps in the There's a lot on his plate. Derek Carr felt like he was trying to prove his draft status. Was so high in the first round, and he put too much pressure on himself. He just wasn't physical enough, but he put on a little bit of weight. Decided to watch him play. Here's Carr. Out of the backfield, it's Kenyon Drake. Drake can do that for him. Also, Nelson Aguilar was here last year. He was a key target. But Ruggs does wear the fact he was the first wide receiver taken in the draft, 12th overall. Finished last season 21st in catches among the rookies. When you look at guys like Justin Jefferson, etc., we're dealing with that players drafted after you. You're expected to perform.
And the Bills take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive.
First down and 10 throwing. There's Hunter Renfro on the receiving end. Don't always have to be a third down.
Extra point forthcoming.
I like this. John Gruden and Derek Carr going a little up-tempo, no huddle, trying to get a little bit of energy and juice back in this offense and spread the ball around. 7.5 left in the first half. That's the first catch by a wide receiver tonight.
Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they
Waller
send this one away.
Coaching midfield.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. Hill going to think better of bringing this one out.
Trying to create some space for Waller, so he can do that after the catch. Abrams makes the stop. Pick up a 9.
One way to get the ball to Waller, just run a little tight end screen to him out here on the perimeter. This is just because he's so versatile in the different ways you can get the ball to him behind the line of scrimmage, short, intermediate, deep. He's got to let him touch the ball and let him feel his athleticism. But so far, prior to that, he had 7 targets, 1 reception. You got to get him going.
And able to find Allen Lazard. He's going to be dropped following a pick on the 7, past the 30 to the 32.
Second and 1. Kenyon Drake. Won't get there.
I fucked that up.
Gonna bring up a third down and 1.
I shouldn't have tested that.
The rookie wearing 99 for the Ravens. They love him.
Oh, because I didn't do that.
Fast he could run on the open field, but if it were, he
6'5",
silenced those thoughts there.
pounds. You run 4.39 as a point as a edge rusher. If you have a 40-inch vertical jump, I promise you, coaching staffs and personnel departments are going to love you.
Sometimes
And they love this young man. 4.39 or
And if you look at the next gen stats, you'll see that he topped out at an even 21 miles an hour.
Carr to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Across the middle, it's Waller. And he'll bring it down inside the red zone. The Raiders were the worst 3rd and 1 team in the NFL last season. They pick up 24 there.
If you don't touch Darren Waller at the line of scrimmage and let him get going, up here with Deshaun Elliott as a safety, I'm telling you, you're sitting there screaming at your second level defenders. Don't do that. Don't let him get up on me like that quickly.
Because that right there is an easy pitch and catch situation.
So in short yardage situations, John knows he's going to get man-to-man, and why not take your shot down the field when you know he's not going to get double?
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go up and look at
Rose struggles by Rod, a little bit behind us. And couldn't head on. First target of Henry Ruggs, the third. And they'll talk it over.
Good for 15 and a first down.
A little miscommunication between Derek Carr and Henry Ruggs. It's like a zone. The quarterback in this offense is expecting the wide receiver to sit down in zone, he's running in man. That was a zone coverage. I think Henry Ruggs shoots hooked up.
That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox.
Come on, come back and block, Diggs.
7 in a row now in the last 6. Prior to that one. Second and 10 from 19.
So now then, the big play has him all the way
He's off passing game now. There's his most trusted target. Again, it's Darren Waller, who is celebrating his 29th birthday today. Gain of 17.
Back off Darren Waller, especially down here in the area. He led the team last year in targets and receptions. You know they're going to be looking for him. You better get up on him and really just beat up the grass between you and him and not get him any space.
You're looking for Waller, but the other guy is Hunter Renfrow. That's the guy that Derek Carr loves. In these situations, third down in the red zone. And the timeout.
I didn't set up this formation.
First timeout, 4:22 to go. So halftime. College football Saturday night on ABC. It's the annual whiteout game in Happy Valley. Always a highlight of the schedule. Chris Kirk and Holly, they'll have a blast. Penn State plays host to Auburn. Auburn making their first ever visit to Beaver Stadium.
Really?
What'd you think of the maze out here today? Oh, man, that was pretty cool looking. They played great, too. Thinking Michigan and Pitt on a collision.
Yeah, I was about to say, let's find a little time to talk about the Panthers. At some point in time, let's work them in.
Hell Pitt.
They get 6.
Once they beat Clemson, we'll talk about it.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Looks like an all-out blitz from Wink Martindale. No safety on the field. Here they come. Lots of pressure. Carr unloads a clear hole. There's the flag. There are 3 flags. They are littering this gorgeous new field with yellow laundry.
They'll roll him out right.
Hunter Renfrow is dragged down from behind. All-out pressure. Hunter Renfrow runs a double move on the outside. Ethan, number 25. Derek Carr's just trying to retreat and give him an opportunity. You're not expecting that. What? You're looking at double move and we're sending next blitzers out here? Yeah, grab them and try to find another down.
Extra point by Bass.
First and goal. For the Ravens, 2.
14-7. Here's the Bills kickoff unit out as they
to the ground game. Josh Jacobs, touchdown, Las Vegas.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And Hill will go out for the touchback.
And finally, something to cheer about for these fans in Las Vegas. Waiting a long time to watch their new home team live in this stadium. There's a touchdown.
Deficit 14-7 as they come up first and 10. Rodgers now to throw. Slanted out. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6.
Daniel Carlson,
30-31.
Mark Davis said a year ago, if we all can't go, then none of us will go. Not a single fan of the stadium last year, they're all here tonight.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best man just jump on and hold on. And he fires one that's intercepted. By Micah
He just assumed because I brought him up and he went past him. If he was on a streak, he would have had that. He was on the streak.
used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it
Hey,
complete
can I
in
hike the
this
ball?
case.
So after the INT, it's Allen. He's got it complete to Diggs right side. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. They need only about the length of the football here on second down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And he's got his man here to put his man. And they will get the first down here as they move into field goal range as well, inside the 25. A good pickup there at 20.
Hi.
Wow, look at him
To
quitting.
order 40 Pathfinders?
Baker said it's
Why is everybody quitting?
Here
Here are your keys, sir.
Finding windows or flying off the
Today,
shelf.
your customers want it all. You have to deal with higher expectations, and you have to lower wait times.
Last one.
With IBM, you can do both.
Nah, show me the stats of that last guy who just quit.
Across your clouds,
So
so you can address supply chain issues in real time before they impact your bottom line.
Show me Ross the
Predicting
boss.
and managing operational issues. That's why so many businesses work
Show
with
me that
IBM.
guy.
This is so crispy, juicy, and tender, you might even call it deluxe. Okay, now you can definitely call it deluxe. McDonald's Deluxe Crispy Chicken Sandwich.
Week 2 kicks off with Thursday Night Football, starting at 8:20 p.m. Eastern on NFL Network. Stream games on mobile with the Yahoo Sports and NFL apps.
Let me introduce you to Dr. Deneen Vaughn, a career educator. Favorite NFL team relocated to her favorite city in the world the same year she did. That's good timing. She shares her season tickets with her students and was the Raiders' NFL Fan of the Year last season. She enjoyed that touchdown. Well, 2 days ago marked 18 months of sobriety for Max Crosby. March 11th, 2020. He checked himself into a rehabilitation facility. Of course, the pandemic shut down the country the very next day. And Crosby started to do the important work, as he put it. They told him, you only have to do one thing. You have to change everything. So he goes through the program pretty much directly into last season without any normal football off season. He was working on himself, not football. And he will forever be working on his sobriety. But this year had a much more traditional football offseason. Said he's in the best shape, health, sleep, nutrition-wise of his entire career.
Yeah, he's mad. Look at that.
That's helping someone else. And that's what the program is all about. First or second defensive series for the Raiders, he was the dominant player on the field. And forever, that tattoo, 3-11-20, will be significant to Max Crosby.
And we need to tell more of these stories of players in the National Football League, of perseverance, of true courage. It's scary for somebody to come out and have that label, alcoholic, next to your name. And this society judges people so fast. And I'm so proud of Max Crosby for coming out and being an example to others who are going through a similar thing. They can learn from him.
Underneath to Marquise Brown, he's got the first down. And so on Tuesday nights, he goes to a meeting on Zoom. There's a total of 8 people on that Zoom meeting, and one of them is his teammate, Darren Waller.
Yeah, look, and I'll tell you what, look, Darren Waller has his own situation that he has overcome and continues to fight to overcome. And talking to both of these young men, what a shining example of men who continued to fight day after day after day. They knew every day we're starting over, and we're getting into work, and we're making sure we're doing the things to take care of ourselves. And now they're 2 best players, maybe John Gruden's 2 best acquisitions since he came back to coach the Las Vegas Raiders, the Oakland Raiders before that, and the Las Vegas Raiders now.
Lisa.
And guys, one of the things that's so cool about this story is that Darren Waller was inspiring Max Crosby, and he didn't even know it. Before Crosby got sober, he told us he used to look at Waller and think, I cannot do what he's doing. But he said he knew he needed to make a change. He just didn't think that he could. And he just finally one day got the courage because he saw the way that Darren Waller was living his life, and he thought, you know, if Darren can do it, then maybe I can as well. It just gave him strength to open up about his own personal journey.
Nissan Stadium here in Nashville.
We've never had a conversation with two young men like that. We've heard this throughout the 12 years. It was really special. There's Xavier's Murray. And talking to these two gentlemen about what they've been dealing with and what they will forever deal with, felt silly to ask a football question. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think we did.
So Waller said he enjoys daily reflection, calls the process humbling, because he knows he can lose it all at any moment.
Returning it, Isaiah McKenzie. And makes it across the
Nice, it's thick.
Destination of the 2021 NFL kickoff. The kickoff game day party sets a standard for the rest of the season. Every party is a celebration, and nothing adds to the fun like the energy and excitement of NFL football. Catch it all on a Sony Bravia XR TV from Best Buy, the official home entertainment retailer of the NFL. Visit NFL.com/Superfan Training Camp to see more game day party content from Best Buy.
You know what I mean? The thing is, people like Geico because it's just easy. Money. You've got car insurance there and home insurance there. Why not? Shop them together. Same thing.
On first down, Allen. He sets up the screen to Jones.
When you run a screen pass really well, you gotta like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
I need to try it first.
A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29.
Allen good throw.
He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know,
stay tuned for the USAA Insurance Halftime. Susie out, Shepner, Booker on standing by here. Las Vegas. Ryan Fitzpatrick getting the update. And Chris Berman's fast 3 minutes. You can't have a halftime without moving. Nice to see all the countdown people here, Russ. How's the shoulder feeling, Grease?
Yeah, I had a chance to play catch with Steve Young. That was fun. I'm not going to say what happened when I threw a nice ball around the end zone. I'll let him tell you that.
He was a quarterback, remember, not a receiver. I thought it was a little high myself. Second down and 7. Lamar from the Raiders logo under pressure, and it's Andrews for 4. Denzel Perriman was honored immediately. Keep in mind, Baltimore will get the football to start the second half.
The tally on first
down.
It brings up second and 5.
And the Ravens have all 3 timeouts.
That's another there. A good job of Lamar Jackson. Just seeing the entire field. They had run a little 3-level flood concept. Had somebody running deep on the post. Had a crossing route that they stopped. Had a flat defender. He went through all of them. Max Crosby almost got there again.
3rd and 3. They're running for it and don't get there. Tyson Williams stopped a yard short. Abram came up, and it will be 4th down. There's an injured player down.
Out of the shotgun.
They
picked up 5 yards last time. Now they doubled it and get 10 here. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when
Baltimore's got 13 players already on IR.
That continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers. You're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but he got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but he definitely want him involved.
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So if they can get him going in the passing game, it should open up his running game, too. And he's brought down. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble. Remember, don't let Josh Allen's size fool you. 6'5", 240, but he can move pretty well.
It fooled everyone. Let's just be frank about the whole thing. When he came out of Wyoming, you could see on tape that he could move fairly well, but you didn't see him as a big-time running threat. That really evolved when he hit with the Bills. My only concern about him is at 6'5", got to learn to make himself a little small when it gets to be the point of contact, because I don't want him getting hurt out there.
And we're seeing, though, that he can execute the RPO pretty well.
Boy, Kenny, yeah, and that size does come into play for him, because he can see over the top of the defense and make a decision about whether to keep it or whether to throw it downfield.
They'll look to run with Morris, and he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It's 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
This has now been a fun sequence for him. First and goal, no gain. Second and goal, he ends up losing yardage. He may be trying to talk him into getting the ball 3rd time, but it's going to be difficult for him to win that battle.
That's all.
We're scoreless after 1. This time the defense and he will not give in easily. Looking for another stop, 3rd and goal. They'll buy some time and take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Josh Allen taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Bills take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive.
Multiple 5 season-ending injuries in a 20-day period.
Up and good, and it's now a
some of the players
7-0
there,
game.
especially decimated at the running back position. 4th down and 1 upcoming, and the Ravens offense will stay on the field.
They bring in their heavy personnel, extra tight end, Corey as an extra lineman.
They will send this one away. Cameron Batson now from his end zone. And no Allen to be found. The coverage was solid.
And he's tripped up. Not going to get there. It's KJ Wright. His first big play as a member of the Raiders. And they stop the Ravens on 4th and 1. And that's exactly why the Raiders got Wright.
KJ Wright, he's right here. Watch this stunt. He's going to come inside, and that's this design by Gus Bradley gives him an opportunity to fire in the hole, unblocked for a huge stop before halftime.
Wright wearing number 34 after a stellar career, 10 seasons in Seattle wearing the more familiar number 50. He ranks 3rd in all-time tackles in the Seahawks, behind only Bobby Wagner and Eugene Robinson.
22 yards on the catch.
The Raiders are doing it now. 1st down and 10.
Here's Tannehill.
Hard to throw. It's Waller.
Looking deep.
And he couldn't bring that one in.
He's
It was
complete. Touchdown Titans. He's been doing this for
See the one right here against Chris Thomas. Now, you don't play him strong at the line of scrimmage. That's all he's going to do. He's going to use his big frame to get a little bit of separation and get away from the opposing field. Love to see him use 2 hands. A little bit outside him and get 2 hands on the ball. Could have been a better throw from Derek Carr. But Darren Waller's a tremendous athlete. He can make that work.
That's what Carr was saying, too. 2 hands. Baltimore will take a timeout.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored.
7-7
timeout. The kicks away.
The ball on offense after the injury. So it's interesting because the Raiders' offense was really good a season ago. The defense was kind of flipped tonight a little bit here.
I think Baltimore up front is really strong. These guys are very physical at the point of attack. Remember, Coach Martindale told us that last year in the playoff game against Tennessee. He said, look, we we play a certain
The Bills
style.
come to the line to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go around. Obviously, they've been hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
So here's a first
Mark
and 10.
steps up nicely. And now throws. Zay Jones, his first catch of the night across midfield, pick up a 15. The clock winds, under 55 seconds left.
Flush to his right. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Partner as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock is going and it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
39-6 remaining. A Chuck Clark is an absolute menace.
Complete to Sanders. He'll be taken down at the
Oh, I thought I switched things.
Quarterback passer rate, completion percentage, QBR, whatever they send him. If you track his blitzes over the past couple of years, whenever Coach Martindale sends him, it really does mess with quarterback efficiency. You saw it happen right there.
They're getting man-to-man coverage still from Wink Martindale. Find the matchup you like and exploit it.
Second down and 8.
Carr down the sideline. It was contact. He wanted runs.
They'll flip this
and I don't
quickly
see
out
a
to
flag.
Beasley. And he's got this
Anthony Abrams had the coverage. And Ruggs looks banged up. Checking that right knee.
Maybe in a little flexed out position.
The knock on Henry Ruggs last year wasn't physical enough. Get upfield, rip through Anthony Abrams. That's a good no call. That's not Abrams' fault. That's Ruggs just going down. But that's the matchup. He found the matchup in one-on-one. Speed of Ruggs. That's a play that he's got to make. He's got to get open, stay on his feet, make a play for the team.
Able to get the third down conversion. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the first half.
Carr across the middle, finds Westbrook, has the first down to the 35, and timeout. Pick up a 14.
Good job with John. Knowing what he's going to get. He's going to get man coverage. He's going to get in the press formation. You can only press one guy, and that's the guy at the point of the front. The guy on the line of scrimmage. David Young just has to get on his horse and try to chase that shallow crosser. That is a tough assignment now when you're chasing it, especially if you're outside in like that. And then you just see Redbird put on the brakes and get back upfield. That's why they pay corners the big bucks, man.
Derek Carr has been really good in this spot. Leads the NFL. 15 passing touchdowns over the last 2 years in the 2-minute drill. That's first and second half. 27 seconds left. Still a timeout in the pocket.
Allen now looks to throw. Flushed out right. Works right side into the hands of the tight end Knox. And he's going to have
Baltimore sends some pressure. It's Renfro.
The Titans 12-yard
and he'll run out of bounds.
Timeout called for by the
Game of
defense.
7. He's just so hard to guard in one-on-one situations. He's got too many moves. It's not like he's a blazer, but he's smart. He's calculated. He knows how to set up defenders. And Tavon Young's a good slot corner, one of the better ones in the league. And he can't stay with him. Yeah, you see what John's doing. He's keeping him off the ball, keeping him in stacked alignment so he has space to work. Tavon Young's going, hey, wait a minute.
5 yards
I need to impress this guy, but I can't because of his alignment. Switching up and putting the ball in Humphrey in the slot on him now. Adjustment from Wayne Martindale.
It could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through
Second
people.
and 3.
But they were right there waiting, and they
Carr,
stopped
sideline. Too far. Couldn't hook up with Brian Edwards.
Out to the flat.
I didn't get one block. Damn.
Instead of a wide receiver.
As they'll stop
Montana Renfro gets locked up by Humphrey, so
You got one guy there.
I like this matchup with Brian Edwards on West Street, but give West Street credit. Nobody knows about this kid. He's in great position, 6'4", 200 pounds as a corner. Tom Martindale warned him. He said, how did we get this guy?
23 seconds to go.
Third down and 3. So he looked like Namdi Asamoah.
Come from the 3, but remember, they don't need the touchdown. They can get the first down if they get a yard, and the ball gets to the 2.
He's picked up Carr in time to throw.
He's
Good spotting. Looking around, now there is a flag, but it is back at the 24-yard line. Brandon Stevens had the coverage on Waller that time. And they're spreading the wealth on who's covering Darren Waller.
They sure are, but I think right there, you can see Patrick Queen is going to get called for a penalty here on Hunter Renfro coming across the formation.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And we'll see how aggressive they want to be in these final stages before the half. From his goal
You got tired of seeing Hunter Renfro run free in the secondary. Got frustrated. You're going to see Hunter Renfro, he's right here. He's going to go across the formation, and here's Patrick Queen. Just watch what he does at the end of the play. See, he thinks that he's coming. You're going to see him here just deliver a shot to Hunter Renfro. There's 10 seconds left in the half. How many shots the Rams already got here? Well, they still got a timeout, so if you're quick, if you get down, you can, but to be safe, you probably want to take one shot and make sure it gets to the end zone.
So they're able to break the tie just before half.
Number 14, here's Carter Brown. Being chased, and he's going to be taken down.
Get to the locker room with the lead that they fought so hard to get.
Second sack of the night, and it's Olway able to bring him down. There's 3 seconds left. Got to spend that time out. So I like Derek Carr extending the play. John Gruden is pushing him to do this. Nothing open right away. Extend and then look in the end zone. There wasn't anything there. He didn't see the guy coming. It's 1 beat. There were a couple of seconds left to get the time out. Now he's busting around. Penn State and Gaucher over. He saw this kept working and working and working. Interesting story about him.
Tennessee offense
What's great about that is he didn't have a single sack last year in college football. But Wade told us, once one comes, they're going to come in waves. He just needs to get that first one. He just got his first one. He's going to be a problem for the rest of the league. This is 34 from Daniel Carlson. He's in his last 20 field goal attempts.
Final adjustments being made in both blocks.
Why can't I adjust?
Got that one.
Oh my god.
That gets us zeros on the clock.
Can't click anything.
10 unanswered points by the Raiders. Keeps them in the game. The USAA Insurance Halftime is coming up next.
We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles.
I wonder if you don't pick anything, if it picks for you, if it keeps it the same.
Robert, I'd like to get up to 30% off my auto insurance. Safe kind of.
I can help you with that. What's your name?
Interesting.
87.
It should be between 5 and 10 minutes.
Boston. This is Super Bowl champion Robert. I'm not a number.
Mr. Gronkowski, you don't say age is military unity and defense. That's what makes us special.
Oh, well, I'm special.
USA Bank. It's still only for the military.
He said, oh, but I'm special.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people
Definitely Raider Nation finally reads your tears. Loud here with Adam and Booker. The longest regular season of NFL history, off and running, but Adam, the injuries early start last year.
And one of the biggest of the first week was Ryan Fitzpatrick, the Washington football team quarterback, Susie, suffered a hip injury on this play right here. He will miss 6 to 8 weeks, which means Taylor Heineke takes over the starting job starting Thursday night against the New York Giants. Meanwhile, the Dallas Cowboys in the NFC East have taken Jack Martin off the COVID-19 list. Missed the opener against Tampa. He'll be back this week to get his 2021 debut. And the Lions' former number 3 overall pick yesterday ruptured his Achilles. He's out for the year, which means next week, 1 week from tonight in Green Bay, the Lions will not have their defensive back as they try to slow down Aaron Rodgers with Green Bay Packers.
Yeah, speaking of Green Bay, yesterday Jacksonville against the Saints, the head coach says embarrassing. The quarterback says, one game, what are they going to show on Monday night? Are they going to come back and bounce back to what happened on Sunday? That's must see. Exactly.
The conversation continues next week. The party continues here at Olympic Stadium.
Oh my god.
We got highlights ahead last night. That staff
He throws me a pick, you gotta catch that, come on.
Cougars got the best of the rest of the week. The fastest 3 minutes.
You're watching the USAA Insurance Halftime Show. Insurance for the military community. USAA, an official insurance sponsor of the NFL.
Have a first down at about the 21-yard line. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. He'll have a first down inside the 10, and he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another first down. Henry.
Are you kind of number?
And he gets it. Touchdown, Tennessee.
It's not the line.
Oh, because we dropped a pick. Come on. Oh, he's going to go for it. Okay.
Now Mike Vrabel going to tell the offense to go for 2 here. Tannehill looking to throw. And this is
Clark, and get up. Or not.
Now Fick in to kick off following the touchdown.
Welcome back to the USAA Insurance Halftime.
Here in Las Vegas, Tyson Williams carrying the load for a banged-up Ravens backfield. Touchdown of his NFL career. Now for the best sleep on.
Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good. So I'll be hoping to do that once more.
It takes me back to when we signed the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense. And they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. 2nd and 6.
Here we go with our fastest 3 minutes, and we begin in Kansas City. Browns visiting as they did last January.
Play action. Now it's
this time, Cleveland running well. I believe the whole game until they try a rare punt, but Jamie Gillen never gets it off. And you give the Kansas City Chiefs an inch, they're going to take them out. Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce, Chiefs' only lead of the game is the final score. Big bet against the youngster Josh Allen. Steelers at the Bills. 10-0 Bills at the half. But Deontay Johnson followed the catch. Marvin Kilmer with 573 home runs in the majors. Marvin Kilmer gets in his first homer at the Steelers. Blocking the punt, Pittsburgh wins in Buffalo. Saints Homer went from home at least their opener in Jacksonville. Jameis Winston says, I love this place. 14 completions, 5 for touchdowns against the Pats. Aaron Rodgers had none, a blowout. Russell Wilson, Van started last year, Van started this year. This better than Gerald Everett, touchdown. Seahawks had Indy, and Wilson had 4 touchdown passes. Harry Tyler Lockett, Seahawks win double digits. Kyler Murray, 5 total touchdowns, 4 of them throwing, supporting this one to DeAndre Hopkins. They brought it to the Titans in Nashville. Chandler Jones, not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5 sacks. Big Arizona win on the road. Speaking of on the road, Jimmy Garoppolo, healthy. Deebo Samuel, good, go, all the way. Niners have a huge lead and hold on in Detroit. Last year, the Chargers lost a lot of games late. This time in Washington, 4th quarter, Justin Herbert, Mike Williams, Chargers beat the football team. 20th year remember 9/11 on everyone's mind. Certainly in New York. Giants hosting Denver. On 4th down, Teddy Bridgewater, Albert, Wavenaugh. And the Broncos come away with a victory in the Big Apple. Jalen Hurts. I want my Alabama teammate Devontae Smith to go to the Hokies. He does. Touchdown. They win big in Atlanta. First year ever coaching, W for Nick Sirianni. All Alabama quarterback matchup in Buffalo. Matt Jones watching Tua to Jalen Waddle. Hey, that was his Alabama teammate. Late, Damian Harris looking for a winning touchdown, but he fumbles. Xavier Howard recovers. Miami wins over the Patriots. Zach Wilson, number 2 overall pick. First start Jets. Former Jets quarterback Sam Darnold. Former Jet receiver Robbie Anderson. P-A-N-T-H-E-R-S. Carolina wins at home over New York. Trevor Lawrence. First time we're going to see him as a pro. But Houston has other ideas. Tyrod Taylor, Danny Amendola on a big win. Urban Meyer will be the game like this. Joe Burrow. back, healthy. He wants Evan McPherson, rookie Bengals kicker, overtime. Gets Cincy to win at home over the Vikings. We go through all the games on NFL primetime every week. Join Booker the Farmer and yours truly every week on ESPN Plus at 7:30 Eastern on Sundays and 24 hours Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays.
Great to see you, Boom, as always. Nice to meet you. It's SportsCenter with Scott Danskow. Plus Matthews. Ravens with a 4-point lead on Allegiant Stadium. Quarter coming.
They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
So they try to make it a two-score game with a conversion. It pays off.
And they've looked at the situation, figured it out well. A two-score game in this situation, they've got to feel much better about where they are.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a two-score deficit. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. Give him 9 there, the first down completion. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. That's complete to his tight end, Ferkser. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Tannehill now to throw. Gets this to Ferkser, the tight end. 7 yards to pick up there. Tannehill throwing again. Under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked. Off the edge, Jerry Hughes gets the sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This will go to Henry out wide. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him about the 43. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down. Desperation time for Tannehill on 4th down. And unable to break away, they stop him 2 yards shy. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, people like Geico because it's just easy. Fun. You've got cover insurance.
On 1st down, Allen. And Tanner finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Credit the sack there to Hill. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
It takes such a cerebral approach to this game.
Another try after the first down sack. Allen, and pressure coming, and they got him once again. Jeffrey Simmons in there to drop him in sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 3rd and long, it's Allen. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Harold Landry able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Here's Matt Hawk now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Because quality night sleep is scientifically proven to help boost performance. Introducing new Sleep Number 360 Smart Bed. Only bed that effortlessly adjusts to both.
He gets this away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sideline. This one angles out of bounds in a good spot in the carpet corner. They're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line.
That is how you put field position. That's an absolute bomb. Down to the inside 5 yard.
Forget about the first down. How about a touchdown? Back to the end zone toss with a touchdown. Hollywood hits Las Vegas.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Josh Jacobs, touchdown, Las Vegas.
Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They
10
know they need to stay
unanswered by the Raiders.
This is taken in.
We
It's
get set the
complete.
third quarter action.
20,
10, Baltimore. Time out for our DraftKings third quarter reset. And it was Lamar doing Lamar kind of things.
Well, I was really impressed with what I saw in the first half from Lamar Jackson. He worked all off season on his presence in the pocket, beating defenses, and driving the ball down the field. I thought he was excellent, but he didn't lose that stinger that we all know he has. When nothing's downfield, he's the most difficult guy, Lewis, to get on the ground in the open field. Yeah, he'd rather throw it than pull it down and start creating things. When he does that, this is what happens. Although he's going to throw it on this one, when he starts creating, when he makes the play to be played perfectly, now all of a sudden see when he plays is perfectly. That's when you just go to the sideline and go, coach. Don't like to do that.
See the numbers on Lamar. He looks so polished in the pocket tonight. Heck, he looked the same way last season, but he does seem to show improvement. We asked him, what do you want to get better at as you went through this past offseason? Remember, the Buffalo lost in the playoffs. Didn't end well. They couldn't protect him. There's with a concussion.
This is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker, and he will take it on out to the 20-yard
Come on.
line.
This guy is unlike anything we've ever seen. People are not going to figure this guy out. I would say it might happen the other way. He's starting to figure things out in the passing game. Watch out.
In situations like this, but
Duvernay let it go over his head. Touchback down to Lisa Celtics.
in the game, he has to take a chance here and try and get the ball downfield to his receiver.
Unfortunately, Harbaugh said absolutely nothing. We don't have to do anything different. Just enter and finish drives. That's the greatest. John Green says he thinks his offense has played well the entire game, just didn't take advantage of opportunities early on because of penalties. That's a really good team we're playing over there. There's multiple on defense. We're in a heck of a match right now. Remember, guys, Gruden told us he thinks the Ravens are the toughest matchup you could have for a season opener.
And here they are, trailing by 4 to open up the third quarter. Lamar under the gun, out of the gun, and thrown completed. At first down yardage.
24 Lisa mentions that. Why are they the toughest team to open with? Well, it's because the Ravens do so much. There's so much volume on defense from Wayne Martindale, and then on the offensive side, you could argue they're unlike any other offense in the NFL. Red has a volume of plays that he can run that you have to prepare for, and so that's why having so many young players against a team like this is hard when you open up the season.
From the 35. Raiders rush 4. Jackson will load up down the sideline for Duvernay. Casey Hayward large in coverage.
Other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So it's a victory.
That's a waste of play. It's a waste of play. Duvernay's out there. He's got one-on-one. And Lamar takes a drop back. Now, you watch a lot of quarterbacks around the league. If there's a defender over the top of a wide receiver, he'll throw it back. So he won't just fire it downfield 10 yards. So one of two things need to happen. Either Duvernay needs to beat that guy and win downfield, or Lamar needs to throw that on the back shoulder.
And they closed him out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
Middle of the field, and just too far. Trying to go to Andrews again. There is a flag down. Trayvon Mullen had the coverage. Check the marker. Sean Smith.
Illegal use of the hands. Hands to the face. Defense number 27. 5-yard penalty. Automatic. First down.
Trayvon just trying to get a good jam out there on the edge against Sammy Watkins, and his target point just got too high. You see his left hand grab the face mask of Sammy Watkins. Otherwise, they once again got attacked by a cover 3 beater, and Corey Littleton played it perfectly. As the offside hook curl defender, he saw the deep over route coming, got some depth, played it perfectly. It's a nice coaching job by Gus Bradley communicating to his team what they're getting.
On the ground, Latavius Murray. Like Perriman got him after the gain of 4. No one is more familiar on the Raiders with Lamar Jackson and Trayvon Mullen. Their cousins separated by 8.5 months. grew up 10 miles apart, and they've been playing against each other literally for their entire lives. But tonight is their first game against each other as professionals. Got together twice in college. Mullen went to Clemson. He got the best of Lamar and Louisville both times, though Mullen was only a factor in one of the games.
Looks to me like things never changed. Lamar running free down the field.
Sammy Watkins couldn't haul that down. Lisa.
Yes, Steve, I talked to both Trayvon and Lamar about what this night means to them, and they both said it reminds us of when we were kids. This is what we dreamed of, just to be here in the NFL. Now here we are playing against each other. But as far as MVP skills, Lamar Jackson has flashed since being in the league, Mullen said, I've been seeing that since we were kids, so nothing that Lamar does surprises me anymore.
Third and 6. Ball was tipped and falls down to the turf. Down 11. Closest player there for the Raiders.
Seeing Yannick Ngakoue and Max Crosby continue to get the tackles. Fits. You're going to see Ngakoue coming up the top of your screen. He actually uses a little bit of what they call the good old jump shot, jump rip move that Aaron Donald has made so famous. Got around.